Federal judge rejects use of Alien Enemies Act in Venezuelan deportations. Back in March 2025, Donald Trump used a law from 1798 called the Alien Enemies Act to deport the dangerous Tren de Aragua gang. The State Department labeled them a terrorist group. Trump claimed the gang was basically staging an invasion of the US. So he argued he could use wartime powers under that 18th century law. A group of detainees in Texas challenged this. Some said they didn't even know where they were being sent. Possibly El Salvador or Venezuela. A judge named Fernando Rodriguez Jr., who Trump himself appointed, said the law was being misused. According to him, the word invasion is meant for military attacks, not gang activity. He said the administration could still deport people under normal immigration laws, but not by calling this a warlike situation. He also allowed the Venezuelans to group together in a class action lawsuit, since they were all facing the same legal issue. After the initial ruling, Judge Rodriguez took things further. Officially certifying this lawsuit as class action means all Venezuelans detained under Trump's Alien Enemies Act order in South Texas could challenge it together. The Trump administration argued each case should be handled individually, but the judge disagreed, saying the core legal issue affects everyone the same. He pointed out that around 100 people had already been detained and labeled as alien enemies, and at least 137 Venezuelans were deported the day after Trump's proclamation. Rodriguez also noted that hearings would still be needed to determine who is or who isn't in the gang. He issued a permanent injunction, expanding an earlier temporary restraining order to block deportations for all affected Venezuelans in his district, including major Texas cities. He emphasized again that Trump's claim of foreign invasion doesn't legally fit the definition needed to use the Alien Enemies Act. The administration has the option to appeal, likely starting with a conservative federal court in New Orleans. At the heart of all of this is Trump's attempt to stretch the meaning of the word invasion to justify tough immigration moves. By trying to use a wartime law during peacetime, the administration ran into a wall, even from a judge Trump himself had appointed. The controversy boils down to one thing: whether fear of gangs justifies bypassing standard legal processes. The court says no. The judge's ruling stops the Trump administration's use of the Alien Enemies Act to fast-track deportations and send people to other countries, like El Salvador. But the government can still hold people in the U.S. immigration detention centers while their cases go through court. If they're ordered to be deported, they'll typically be sent back to their country of origin, not to other countries or foreign prisons. What do you think? Should a wartime law be used to fast-track deportations for suspected gang members who've entered the country illegally? Is this a step toward justice or a roadblock to national security? The line between law and overreach matters, and your voice does too. If you have an opinion on this, share your thoughts in the comments below.